And now from Russia's war in Ukraine to their enduring friendship with China, which is being viewed as a potential game changer. Senior officials in the U.S. military have raised a red alert. The commander of the Indo-Pacific forces has warned of deepening ties between Moscow and Beijing. The military leader informed U.S. lawmakers about the strong ties that China and Russia are in fact forging. The commander claims that President Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping would eventually challenge Western unity. The high-ranking official added that this would be possible with the support of both North Korea and Iran. The Indo-Pacific commander calls it a new axis of evil with China at the forefront. Now, while addressing U.S. lawmakers, the military general said that the only counter to this new axis of evil was to forge alliances with like-minded allies in the region. Now, of course, this is not the first time that these alarm bells have gone off in Washington over deepening ties between China and Russia. In fact, the U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin also says that Russia has grown closer to both North Korea and Iran.
As President Biden has said, we will not walk away. Now, Putin hoped to isolate Ukraine. Instead, he left himself alone with Iran and North Korea. Now, that's a far cry from the some 50 nations of goodwill from all around the world who gathered again today. Our allies and partners are here because they understand the stakes.
Now, Putin continues to target Ukraine with weapons procured from both Pyongyang and Tehran. And at the same time, Russia's economy has now become highly dependent on China. In fact, last year, trade between the two nations reached an all-time high of $240 billion. Previously, the Pentagon has made a clear distinction between Russia and China, characterizing Beijing as a challenge and Moscow as a threat. However, U.S. officials believe that Putin's war in Ukraine could embolden Chinese leadership with regards to Taiwan and the South China Sea. American intelligence agencies warn that a security coalition involving Russia, China, North Korea, and Iran would be detrimental to regional peace and stability. One reason for this, Russia, China, and North Korea possess nuclear weapons, and Iran has enough uranium stockpiles to create weapons of mass destruction. American military leaders are urging lawmakers to counter the new axis of evil. This would include forging deeper ties with like-minded allies, including South Korea, Japan, the United Kingdom, and the Philippines. But this all begs the question, will U.S. lawmakers move to provide the $60 billion in aid to Ukraine that it so desperately needs to push back against Russia? Moscow is clearly the catalyst in this new rising threat to global order and stability.